Have you ever noticed how some people move through the world like they're untouchable, like the air bends around them without a single word spoken? They don't shout. They don't plead. They simply step back. And suddenly, everything shifts. The energy tilts. People start questioning, chasing, feeling. Now imagine if you did the same. If you paused before reacting, if you chose silence over the automatic response, retreat over explosion, what would happen? That's the point. Lesson 1. When you stop being endlessly available, emotionally, physically, psychologically, the world around you freaks out. People are used to controlling you through your reactions, your impulses, your predictability. But the moment you withdraw, the game changes. Those who thought they knew you realize they know nothing at all. Carl Jung said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves." So ask yourself, when you become inaccessible, who really gets desperate? Who provokes you just to pull a reaction? This isn't about you, it's a mirror reflecting how much you've been giving away unconsciously. Lesson 2. Every forced yes, every instant reply, every emotional reaction, they drain your energy. By the end of the day, what's left? Tiredness, frustration, a hollow ache. Why? Because you're too available to those who don't even deserve a moment of your silence. This isn't about abandoning the world. It's about choosing yourself, about Jung's process of individuation, becoming whole, authentic, complete. Lesson 3. Silence, when rooted in awareness, isn't retreat. It's power. It teaches the world that your energy isn't theirs to manipulate. So I ask you, how long will you keep reacting to others' chaos? How long will you dance on strings you didn't even know you were tied to? Maybe it's time to cut those strings, to step back, to become a mystery. Because when you stop being available, everything shifts. Lesson 4. You were trained to respond, to please, to always be there. Excessive availability isn't a virtue, it's a prison. Being endlessly accessible makes you predictable, a tool for others' emotional needs. They press your button for validation, distraction, relief, and put you back on the shelf. Jung called the mask we wear to be accepted the persona. That mask is what keeps you trapped in over-availability, saying yes while suffocating, replying while exhausted, justifying yourself unnecessarily. Every act chips away at your presence. Lesson 5. Availability is subtle self-abandonment. It's approval-seeking disguised as kindness, peacekeeping disguised as empathy. Every time you give your energy away to be used, it's your life force they're feeding on. People who want you always on don't want you, they want what you provide: validation, comfort, distraction. Boundaries irritate them because you've stopped being their utility. The more available you are, the less value they give you. Abundance without scarcity becomes emotional rag. Respect is earned, not given to anyone who's always there. Lesson 6. Who truly deserves your attention, your presence, your energy? And who deserves your absence? Why do we react so automatically? The answer is psychic energy, Jung's term for the force within us that fuels thought, emotion, action. Every impulsive reaction, every defense, every attempt to please someone who doesn't value you, energy wasted. Resist, and it persists. React, and you bind yourself. Energy drained makes you vulnerable, a magnet for manipulative, opportunistic people. Jung said a healthy psyche knows how to conserve energy, to say no, to observe, to act consciously. Lesson 7. How many nights have you lost sleep over a minor argument, ruminating, replaying? Energy drained. You keep alive ghosts that should have died, feeding dynamics that exist only because you insist on reacting. Guard your energy and you command presence without a word. Mismanage it and you become invisible, reactive, prey. Start observing triggers, what makes you lose center. Not to harden, but to choose sovereignty. When energy is conserved, projections of others crumble. Silent manipulation falters. Lesson 8. Opportunists feed off your reactions. They don't need to yell or force, they just trigger exposed buttons and watch you react. The more emotionally available you are, the more you become their canvas. That friend who only calls in crisis, the partner who needs constant saving, the one who praises only when useful, they're not engaging with you, but the idea you've agreed to play. Why do you agree? Fear of disappointing, of not being loved, of abandonment. Lesson 9. The most effective manipulation is silent. It lives in guilt, in your compulsion to be available. When you stop reacting, the game fractures. Say no, retreat, stay silent. Masks fall. Others feel unsettled because they no longer control your narrative. Your unavailability forces them to confront their own emptiness, and most aren't ready. The silence you cultivate is not absence, it's power. It transforms you, while revealing truths others refuse to face. Lesson 10. Silence reconstructs you internally. It reconnects you to your essence, to your energy. The modern world is noisy, everyone vying for attention, for instant reactions, for validation, but real power is conscious silence. Not passivity, not cowardice, but strategic presence. Silence lets you see patterns, manipulation, cycles of self-sabotage. Lucidity threatens those who rely on your predictability. When you stop reacting, you change the rules. Lesson 11. Silence is mastery over energy, over your life. It is sovereignty. It is the refusal to feed drama not worth your wear. Jung said individuation, becoming who you truly are, demands this distance. But silence has a cost. People who valued your role, not your being, will drift. You may appear cold, distant, arrogant, but that's their reaction, not yours. Each word, each act is an energetic investment. Choose wisely. Lesson 12. Solitude emerges, not absence, but full presence. Where confusion lived, clarity arises. Where anxiety ruled, peace enters. Where neediness lingered, strength takes root. The strength of wholeness within yourself. Jung called this individuation, walking alone, stepping away from collective masks, returning to yourself. You cease reacting, you begin creating. Those uncomfortable with your absence reveal they never wanted you, they wanted the role you played. Liberation begins there. Lesson 13. Being unavailable is rebirth. You're no longer accepting emotional crumbs, mind games, voids disguised as affection. Only what aligns with your peace, your truth, your wholeness remains. A part of you already knew this. Love doesn't matter if you abandon yourself. Self-love begins when you choose you, even if it means being alone. Lesson 14. Are you ready to be misunderstood, rejected, even hated for your inner freedom? Can you pay the price of being fully yourself? Comment, I choose my peace. Let's see who's ready for this evolution. Keep watching, the journey continues. Lesson 15. Silence births clarity. Uncomfortable at first, it cleanses, heals, and reveals solitude, not absence, but presence. The solitude of the strong, the one who no longer betrays themselves for others. Confusion turns to clarity, anxiety to peace, neediness to self-contained strength. Withdrawal is the path to wholeness. You stop reacting, start shaping reality. Those unsettled by your absence reveal dependency on your chaos, not your being. You will lose people, but you'll find yourself. Misunderstood, yet respected. Rare. Unforgettable. Lesson 16. This is the new beginning. Only what resonates with your essence remains. Energy, peace, truth, they are yours to protect. You've come this far because a part of you already understood, being loved means nothing if it costs yourself. True self-love starts when you choose yourself, even if it means being alone for a while. The question now is, Are you ready to let the world adjust to you instead of bending to theirs? Are you ready to become the rare presence they can't predict, can't manipulate, can't forget? The silence begins now. Subscribe.